So what happened with the Celtics and what is going on? Let's start with the past and then the present. What do you got for me?
Yeah, so I did some reporting this morning on The Athletic, and, Marcus Smart was heard yelling and shouting post-game by media members, by everyone around kind of the locker room scene last night. But I'm told him and Jaylen Brown had a heated confrontation. They had to be separated in the locker room by teammates before it got physical. And Marcus Smart, from what I'm told, stormed into the locker room and essentially was telling players and coaches that everyone else is being absolved from blame, while I'm being the one that everyone's pointing their finger toward. Everyone else needs to be held accountable as well. Other players need to be held accountable. And as he continued, as his voice kept going, Jaylen Brown snapped back and basically told him that he needed to cool off, that he needed to calm down, and that the players have to win and lose games together. And I think some of that, from what I'm told, stemmed from Smart getting into it with a couple of the coaches during the game verbally, and it was a tense interaction. There were objects. You have different things in a locker room, and there were objects thrown around, and before these guys could be physically confronting each other, they were separated. And, from what I'm told, Jaylen Brown is very fond of Marcus Smart, loves Marcus Smart as a teammate. So these things happen in locker rooms. This was definitely something that multiple people involved felt was, pretty. It got a little extreme, but these things happen. They've smoothed tensions over in the last 12 hours, and are going to look to learn from it and move toward Game 3, a pivotal Game 3, as they trail 2-0.
Now, I'm not fully aware of what the local media is saying, but or if this is a media-driven thing. But where's Marcus Smart getting that he's the only one to blame here? Where's that come from?
That's coming from teammates. That's coming from coaches. I mean, that's obviously got to be coming from somewhere, right? He just played in the game, so he's not on his Twitter. There was a shot that Marcus Smart took late in the game, a fadeaway jumper from the left side of the floor that, I guess that could be a shot that you could look at that maybe teammates, coaches had an issue with. And as Smart was making his way into the post-game locker room, he felt that he was being blamed for that shot, for that loss, and he responded. Marcus Smart is a leader. He's a winner. The Celtics have been to the playoffs all 6 years of his career. They've made 3 conference finals in his 6 seasons with the team. So everyone around the team understands how bad he wants to win, and sometimes his emotions, he makes it known, and he wanted other guys, other players, whoever it may be, to also be held accountable if people are going to also put blame on him.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.